EL matchup, non-division foes, the Dodge City A's and the McPherson Pipeliners. Last night, Dodge City came away with a 10-0 8-inning run rule victory over the Pipeliners. And tonight, the Pipeliners will come into this game, as I mentioned, 3-24 overall, 0-17 in their own division. And they will start leading off at second base will be number 34, Bailey Sarto. Batting second, the shortstop, will be Aaron Eshelman. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 16, Bodie Waller. In the cleanup spot will be the left fielder tonight, number 29, John Jenkins. Batting fifth, playing center field, 31, Kylon Holder. Playing first base will be number 39, batting sixth, Kyle Schrodel. Doing the catching this evening, batting seventh, number 14, Ben Smith. Batting eighth and playing right field will be number 10, Austin Brady. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 2, Chad Herrera. The pitcher this evening for the Pipeliners will be number 26, Thad Lewis. Lewis on the year has 7 appearances, 27 innings pitched, 37 hits, 18 walks, 34 strikeouts, and a 9.67 ERA. He has no recorded record at this point. So again, the lineup for McPherson is Sarto, Eshelman, Waller, Jenkins, Holder, Schrodel, Smith, Brady, and Herrera with Lewis on the mound. For your Dodge City A's this evening, leading off and playing right field will be number 12, Jack Bollinger. Bollinger is from Sacramento State College, or University, excuse me. Batting second, the second baseman, number 2, Carlos Arellano from Cal State Northridge. Batting third and playing first base this evening will be number 27, Doyle Kane. Kane is from the College of the Canyons. In the cleanup spot tonight, moving from first base, where he played yesterday, to left field, will be number 4, Hunter Doro. That's a tough name for me to pronounce.
Hunter
I don't know why. Doro. I'm going to get that at some point. Sorry to his family if they're listening. He'll be in left field in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, the designated hitter this evening, number 28, Gabe Irwin. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 23, Alberto Lavano. Doing the catching this evening, batting seventh, will be number 30, McKenna Olaso. Batting eighth and playing center field will be number 20, Brett Graber. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 1, Mikey Kane. On the mound tonight for the Dodge City A's will be number 17, Tristan Tatum. Tatum on the year has appeared, I've got to find him, 9 games. He's 2-0, 16 innings, 18 hits, 8 walks, and 18 strikeouts, and this will be his first start of the season as he has been coming out of the bullpen all year, and he will make his first appearance as a starter. Once again, the lineup for Dodge City will be Bollinger, Arellano, and Doyle Kane. Doro, did I get that right? Okay, see, I'm getting better. Doro, Irwin, and Lavano, Alasso, Graber, Mikey Kane, and Tristan Tatum will take the bump tonight for the Dodge City A's. We have had the meeting at home plate, and we'll get the A's starting lineup. They'll be taking the field, and then we'll have the national anthem and get this one hopefully started on time this evening. Should be somewhat close to being on time anyway at this point. Once again, the game last night, a 10-0 victory for Dodge City as they jumped on the Pipeliners early and then again jumped on them late, adding 4 runs, 2 in the 7th and 2 in the 8th to get the run rule victory of 10-0. So the A's will be at home again tomorrow with the Pipeliners to conclude a 3-game series. We'll be on the road Monday back at Wichita South High School to take on the Midwest Moose. Then the Liberal BJs will be here on Tuesday night for an important league game, although I'm not sure in the division we have enough games yet to catch them. at this point.
I think that's pretty well been ruled out that
Yeah.
the BJs are going to take the division on the west side.
It certainly looks that way. I just don't think there's enough division games left to be able to catch them from that point. But you still want to play well, and you haven't beaten them yet this year, so you need to find a way to beat them to take that little bugaboo off your back. And then the team has Wednesday off. They're at Great Bend on Thursday. They have Friday off before being back here on the weekend.
Actually, we're on the road Saturday at Wellington.
On Saturday at Wellington, back here on Sunday. I believe.
Correct,
That's
yes.
correct. We'll take a break for the national anthem. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on White Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson sitting alongside Justin Hergert as we bring you A's baseball here in Dodge City. The A's, again, second game of this three-game series with the McPherson Pipeliners.
And, you know, Phil, the last two games that we've played, the A's have done well. They've jumped out early in the game, and we've come away the last two games with run rule victories.
Yes, that's very true, and hope to see that again tonight. Of course, starting pitching has a little bit to do with that when guys have been really good.
And there again, you're talking about starting pitching. You know, our pitching staff has suffered a few losses here late in the season. We've had some of our pitchers that have left. They've reached what they could do, and they had to go back home. And so, you know, we've had some quality bullpen pitchers step up and take starts here in the last couple of games. And so, you know, we're getting some really good support from our bullpen right now, and hopefully that continues throughout the rest of the season.
Well, you're going to need it tonight. Tristan Tatum will be on the mound tonight for the A's. 9 appearances, 2-0 is his record, but it's his first start of the season. He's thrown 16 innings, so I would think if they probably can get 3 or 4 innings out of him tonight, they'll be pretty happy with that. So Tatum will step to the bump, and he will face Bailey Sarto to start the game for the McPherson Pipeliners. Sarto was 0 for 4 last night. Of course, I believe they only got 5 hits on the evening in the shutout victory for the Dodge City A's. Sarto batting .219 on the season. First pitch from Tatum is hit towards center field right at Brett Graber, and that's one pitch, 1 out. And that's what you like to see right of your relievers, is be in the strike zone early, collect outs, don't get a high pitch count because you won't be out there very long if you do so. 1 pitch, 1 out for the A's. It brings up the shortstop, Aaron Eshelman. Eshelman last night had 2 singles in the game, both of them infield singles, 1 to third and 1 to shortstop. Pitch from Tatum is over the outside corner for a called strike. First pitch was thrown at 7:01 this evening. The game time temperature was 88 degrees at first pitch. Pitch from Tatum is up and away, evens the count at 1.
And even better yet, it's a whole lot less humid than it was yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. Swung on and grounded towards Ariano at second. He's up with it. Over to Kane at first. And 4 pitches, 2 outs so far for Tatum. Good early work for him. So bring up the designated hitter, Bodie Waller. Waller also had 2 hits last night. He had a single in the first inning, a double in the 6th, was 2 for 4 in the night. Between him and Eshelman, they had 2 of the 5 hits, or 4 of the 5 hits, excuse me. First pitch from Tatum is high for ball 1. Waller hitting .351 on the year, 12 doubles, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Swing and a drive right up the middle by Ariano at second base. Line drive to center for a base hit for Waller. He's off to another good start with a single in his first at bat tonight, just like last night. 2-out base hit will bring to the plate the cleanup hitter, the left fielder, John Jenkins. Jenkins last night was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Designated hitter last night will be in left field today. We'll get to see Tatum out of the stretch for the first time. Gets the sign. Waller not much of a lead. The pitch, breaking ball high for ball 1. Jenkins batting .192 on the season. 6 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs. Leads the team in RBIs with 14. Tatum again with another breaking ball that stays high, 2-0. Can't seem to get that pitch out front yet. Got to get a feel for it, find that release point. Gets the sign, the stretch, pitch, fastball fouled straight back by Jenkins. Seems a little bit upset with himself. He may have chased ball 3 right there. 2-1, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. No score at Cavalier Field. We're just underway. Pitch is high and in. 3-1. Around the infield. Olasso's doing the catching tonight for the A's. Lovano is at third. Mikey Kane at short. Ariano at second. Doyle Kane at first. In the outfield is Hunter Darrow. I'm going to get that at some point. Graber in center. And Bollinger in right. Pitch is swung on and missed by Jenkins. That brings the count to full. And should see Waller take off on the pitch here from first base. Tatum has his sign. He pitches, throws it behind the hitter. And Waller not paying attention to the game at this point. Did not run from first base when he should have. But it's a walk, so it doesn't really matter. And the Pipeliners have 2 runners on with 2 outs. It'll bring up the center fielder, number 31, Kylan Holder. Holder last night was 0 for 2 with a walk. Tatum has his sign, checks the runner, pitches, ground ball foul of third for strike 1. On the year, Holder's hitting .243. He's got 5 doubles, 1 home run, and 13 RBIs. He's second on the team in RBIs for the Pipeliners. Tatum comes to the stretch, delivers fastball high. Hasn't found that point yet to get the ball down in the zone. Most of his pitches have been up thus far. Gets the sign from Olasso. Checks the runner. The pitch. Breaking ball. High. 2-1. Sometimes it takes a guy a little bit, especially when he hasn't started a game this year. You know, when you come in relief, you're trying to come in and pound early. And when you're starting and you're trying to extend yourself a little bit, you're trying to find that point. Holder swings at a fastball and pulls it foul by the third base coach. And if I knew who it was, I'd tell you, but I don't know who it is. He is at least wearing a helmet. I guess that signifies you're a coach. 2-2's the count, 2 outs. Our first 2-2 of the night. Here's the pitch. Fastball just off the corner on the outside. Brings it to 3-2. So once again, runners should be moving. Waller last time I don't think was paying attention. He didn't move from first base. This time both guys should be moving on the pitch. Tatum. Runners go. Swung on and fouled off to the right side over near the batting cage of the Dodge City A's. We'll get everybody reset and do it all again.
Yep.
Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Tristan Tatum delivers ball 4 high. And with 2 outs, the Pipeliners have loaded the bases on a base hit and 2 3-2 walks. That will bring up the first baseman, Kyle Schrodel. Schrodel last night had a tough night. He was 0 for 3 with 2 punch-outs, 1 looking and 1 swinging. On the season, Schrodel's hitting 111 with no extra base hits and no RBIs. So either he just joined the team or he hadn't played a whole lot, one of the two. Tatum out of the stretch, delivers high and inside for ball 1. Or did he call, he appealed, did they call that a strike? I believe he did, yes. Base umpire ruled that a strike. I respectfully disagree. I don't think that was a swing. Now there's a swing and a miss on a fastball down the middle. Brings the count to 0-2 to Schrodel. Bases loaded here in the top of the first inning for the Pipeliners. Single and 2 walks with 2 outs. Pitch high and in. Alasso wanted that pitch up, but I think he wanted it about letter high, not above the guy's head. That's where Tatum's still trying to find that release point. Tatum in the stretch, checks the runners. The pitch, breaking ball, right down the middle, called strike 3, taken by Schrodel, and that will do it for the Pipeliners. No runs, 1 hit. No A's errors, and 3 runners left on base after a half inning. It's McPherson 0, Dodge City coming to bat. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come in the Longs and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Welcome back to Dodge City's Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson sitting in for Sean Boston this weekend. Sean's in Florida on vacation. Justin Hergert, color analyst to my side here. The A's will bring Jack Bollinger, Carlos Ariano, and Doyle Kane. First 3 batters in the lineup. They will face Thad Lewis, right-handed pitcher for the McPherson Pipeliners. 8th appearance of the year, He's had 5 starts. No record at this point. 27 innings pitched, 37 hits, 18 walks, 34 strikeouts, but an ERA of 9.67. Jack Bollinger, the right fielder, will lead it off. He had a one-out home run in the first inning to get the A's on the board last night. Bollinger's hitting .421 on the year, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, and 18 RBIs. First pitch from Lewis is a fastball for strike one. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball from Lewis. 0-2. Good placement on that pitch by Lewis, down and into the left-hander. Another breaking ball swung on and hit foul right by the umpire's head. That ball was hooking, and it was like it was chasing him. Looked like one of those fireworks that was shot off over the 4th of July that kind of went awry a little bit.
Just want to make sure he's awake down there.
Oh, we got somebody needs to go get the ball.
Oh, there they go.
Ah, finally somebody's moving. Now they've got it thrown back in. Can't have a ball sitting on the field of play when you're trying to play.
It might be a little dangerous.
Once in a while. The 0-2 pitch swung on, hit softly up the middle, and Eshelman charges it but lets the ball get underneath him, and that will be an error. Bollinger will reach on the fielding error by the shortstop Eshelman. That will bring up second baseman Carlos Arellano. Forgot to mention that Bollinger last night was,
Next up, number 2, Carlos Arellano.
I believe he was 2 for 4 last night, if I'm not mistaken. And Arellano last night had a pretty good night as well. He's 1 for 3. He comes to the plate, tries to lay a butt down, pulls back, and takes strike one. Arellano on the season is batting .226, 3 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Does have 9 stolen bases. It's hit and run. Ball is by the third baseman. Eshelman has it, throws across, and the ball is dropped by the first baseman on the throw in the dirt. Heads up base running by Bollinger as he goes first to third on it. I think we ought to give him a hit right there, if I'm not mistaken.
I agree. I think that's an infield hit.
I think that's an infield
With
hit.
the speed that Arellano has, I think he had it beat out no matter what happened.
I think you're right. And then moving all the way over to third on the throw is Bollinger. And now the A's are first and third. Arellano takes off on the first movement from the pitcher, steals the base with no throw. So the A's have something in the works here in the first inning as Doyle Kane comes to the plate, has the 0-1 count. First baseman for the A's tonight. Breaking ball up high, evens the count at 1-1. Doyle Kane on the year is hitting .289. He's got 7 doubles, 1 dinger. He's got 15 RBIs. There's the pitch from Lewis, down and away, 2-1. The A's got it mounting a threat here in the first inning as Bollinger reached on the error by the shortstop, and then an infield single for Arellano, and then a stolen base. There's a grounder to short. Eshelman throws, and he's safe. And then there's heads up base running by Arellano to go there. Eshelman tried to get him at the plate. That's going to be a fielder's choice and an RBI for Kane. And good base running by Arellano to move up on the play at third base. And now the A's have first and third. And a run home. Brings up Darrow? I got
Darrow.
that. Darrow. I'm going to get that before it's
Darrow.
all. Darrow. Okay. Hunter on the year is hitting .400 right now. He takes a first pitch breaking ball for strike one. He's got 2 doubles, a triple, 5 home runs, and 25 RBIs in just 65 at-bats. He's really been swinging it well here for the A's. Another breaking ball in the dirt, blocked well by the catcher, Smith. Say it again one more time.
Duro.
I need to spell that differently so I'll get it right when I say it. Fastball over the outside corner for strike 2. Duro with count of 1-2. Doyle Keene at first. Carlos Arellano at third. Bollinger's already scored. 1-0 A's here in the bottom of the first. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Duro in the dirt. Good block by the catcher Smith, and that'll be the first out of the ball game for Dodge City. Brings to the plate the designated hitter, Gabe Irwin. Irwin is hitting .253, 6 doubles, a home run, 11 RBIs. Would like to try to get something here to pick up this run from third base. Pitch, changeup away for ball 1. Last night, Irwin reached on a throwing error, had a single and a double. Last night's game, so he's 2 for 3. Fastball off the outside corner. Strike for a ball, 2-0. It's a good spot for the left-handed hitter to try to look for something to pull. Got a hole over there with the second baseman playing at double play depth and the first baseman holding a runner, but he lifts the ball towards center. Holder over to make the catch. Ariana will tag and jog home for the second run of the night for the A's. Good job by Gabe Irwin. Sacrifice fly to center field. Second out of the inning, but he picks up an RBI as Ariano scores from third. This will bring up now the third baseman, number 23, Alberto Lavano. Lavano came on last night as a pinch hitter in the 6th, walked, and then had a double to right field. Here he hits a ground ball wide of the second baseman, and that will move Doyle Keene over to third. And it's first and third now for the A's. Before I could even give you anything on Lavano, 239 hitter on the year with four doubles and a home run and 8 RBIs. Singles right there to the right side. That's a good piece of hitting by him. Keene moves up to third. That will now bring up the catcher. Last night's DH, McKenna Alasso. Alasso last night was 1 for 3. He had a double in the second inning to left center field on the season. Alasso is hitting .429. He's 12 of 28. 2 doubles and 2 homers, 6 RBIs. First pitch is for ball 1.
And don't be fooled. There was what? Every position was substituted last night?
It was. A lot of people played. It was everybody play night. So, pitch is low and away for ball 2 from Thad Lewis, the starter for the Pipeliners. Sets, checks the runner, pitches, breaking ball. Called high by the umpire, 3-0. Do you give the guy the green light here? That's my question.
I think you're taking all the way.
You think so? I'm giving him the green light. It's early. There's no wind at the ballpark. That's rare for Dodge City. Fastball off the plate for ball 4. It was 88 degrees at game time, and what little wind there is blowing straight down. You haven't heard that before?
The wind in here, it doesn't count, Phil.
So it is blowing straight down. Oh, no, wait, the flag picked up a little bit, so maybe it's a little bit out towards left center. Brings to the plate center fielder Brett Graber. I spelled it right, I just pronounced it wrong. Sorry, Brett. First pitch breaking ball over for strike 1. Graber came in last night as a replacement pinch hitting the 6th inning. Lined out and then singled to center. And he's 1 for 2 in his 2 plate appearances. He's got the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. A's lead 2-0. Another breaking ball, single liner right back up the middle. Got a chance to score 2, but they hold the runner, Lavano, at third. Center fielder Holder got on that ball quickly, and that's another hit for the A's. Single by Graber. Scores Doyle Keene. And that will bring up now the shortstop, Mikey Kane. Mikey Kane came in the game last night as well as a defensive replacement. On the season, Kane is hitting .324 with a double and 3 RBIs. First pitch is outside for ball one. Just like last night, the A's have jumped on the Pipeliners early.
Score early, score often.
And there's another liner that's going to get out of the reach of the shortstop and drop in, and they're going to throw the ball to third and throw it into the A's dugout. That's going to bring everybody around to score. 2 RBIs for Mikey Kane, and he'll end up at third base on the throwing error. It is a merry-go-round on that at-bat. That's on the E8 throwing. And 2 more runs come in to score for Dodge City, and they're going to bat around in the first inning. And we've got a visit from one of the coaches for the Pipeliners as the A's have taken a 6-0 lead here in the first inning. First base coach tonight, Anthony Perez, was loaded down with gear over there from the hitters. Ankles, elbows, all kinds of guards, and had to get it back over to the hitters. Jack Bollinger will now come up for his second at-bat in this first inning. He reached on a fielding error by the shortstop Eshelman in the first. Mikey Kane, the runner at third. Lewis pitches. Fastball off the outside corner, called ball one. This could be a night where we're going to see a lot of people play for the A's again. Swing and a miss on the fastball to Bollinger, 1-1. A's have hit a couple of balls hard, but they don't have any extra base hits. They've just been in the right places to get away from players. There's a liner to right at the right fielder, and that will bring the inning to a close, thankfully, for the Pipeliners. For the A's in the bottom of the first inning, they scored 6 runs. They had 4 base hits. There were 2 errors by the Pipeliners and 1 runner left on base after 1 complete. Your Dodge City A's lead McPherson 6-0. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Tristan Tatum back to the mound for the Dodge City A's for his second inning of work. He escaped a bases-loaded 2-out jam in the first. The A's pile on with 6 in the bottom of the first. That's where we stand after 1 inning of play. Justin, you alluded to the fact that I need to paint a little bit of a picture tonight. So I'm going to. The A's are wearing their green uniform tops with white pants and the green hat, of which you're sporting up here in the press box.
Yep.
First pitch from Tatum is taken by Ben Smith, the catcher, for ball one. Smith on the year is hitting .222 with 2 doubles, a triple, and 5 RBIs. Pitch is outside for ball 2, I believe. The Pipeliners this evening are, I forgot to also mention, the green tops are trimmed in gold with white numerals. Breaking ball from Tatum on the 2-0 count, in for a strike. The Pipeliners wearing their baby blue uniforms this evening, trimmed in black with white numerals and gray pants. Another breaking ball from Tatum, looked like just like the last one, but it's called a ball. So it's 3-1, and they're, like I said, they're wearing gray pants this evening. So does that paint it a little bit better? You're wearing their colors, by the way, on your shirt today.
Not quite, not quite.
Oh, close, though, close. The pitch from Tatum is called ball 4. That looked like a pretty good pitch, but Smith takes it. It's off the inside corner. It's the third walk of the night for Tristan Tatum in just 7 hitters. Brings up the right fielder, Austin Brady. It's his first appearance in this series. Brady's hitting .217 on the year, and he singles on the first pitch up the middle. That'll raise that average. And once again, the Pipeliners are in business, this time with nobody out, as they have their first 2 base or hitters on. First and second to bring up the third baseman, number 2, Chad Herrera. Herrera last night was 0 for 2 with a walk. Also had an error at third base. He's hitting .324 on the year. Tatum delivers a bunt attempt by Herrera, is fouled straight back for strike 1.
You know, if I would have reached out the window, I might have been able to grab that one.
Well, you don't have your window open, so you might have broken your hand on the glass, one of the two. It's plexiglass. It would have broken your hand. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think you could have stuck your hand through there. Back to the mound here. Tatum gets a sign, checks the runner, the pitch. Herrera looks to bunt again, takes ball 1 outside, evens the count at 1 apiece. Crowd filling in here on a Saturday night, Dodge City. Seems to be the case most nights. Pitch is high. Herrera looked to bunt again. Tatum's pitch is high. He's not been able to find that release point he would like to find. Most of his misses have been high. 2-1 to the hitter, Herrera. He looks to bunt again. He bunts it. And Tatum picks it up, makes the throw to first over to Kane for the out. Sacrifice for Herrera on the bunt. Runners will move up. Brady to second and Smith to third. That'll bring the Pipeliners' leadoff hitter back to the plate. Bailey Sarto, the second baseman, who lined out to center. His first plate appearance in this game. Tatum looking to get out of his second jam of the evening already. Breaking ball over the middle of the plate for strike 1. It's a good job by the catcher, Alasso, to remember that Sardo swung at a first pitch fastball last time. And that time they're starting him off with the breaking ball in case he was looking to swing again. There's a fastball popped up on the right side. Doyle Kane over at the fence, makes the play. In foul territory for out number 2. That's a big out for the A's pitcher, Tristan Tatum. Shortstop Aaron Eshelman will come to the plate. He grounded out to second base, his first appearance tonight. Also made an error, first play of the game. To start the rally for Dodge City last inning, who scored 6 runs, and they lead 6-0. Pitch, fastball to Hopper. To Doyle Kane at first. He will run over and step on the bag by himself. And Tatum pitches his way out of another jam. And for the Pipeliners, there's no runs, 1 hit, no A's errors, 2 runners left on base after an inning and a half. It's Dodge City 6, McPherson 0. You're listening to A's Baseball right here on 1030 KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS, wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Oh, we come back to A's baseball with a little AC/DC there in the background. Appreciate Justine back in the station for keeping me on my toes with a little rock and roll there. Always like that.
Air guitar champion over here.
I got to do something. I'm going to have to get up and stand up here in a little bit. My rear end gets a little bit sore.
Yeah, we do get a little bit of a tired up here.
With that. Coming to bat for the A's here in the bottom of the second inning will be second baseman Ariano, first baseman Doyle Kane, and left fielder Hunter Darrow. Ah, boy, I'm going to mess that up all night long. Darrow. I'm going to have to spell it differently on my sheet next time. So, Ariano, his last appearance, singled the shortstop on a hit and run play, and then stole second on the first pitch to Kane. Here's Thad Lewis back to the mound for the Pipeliners. Throws a breaking ball, a check swing, called strike one on Ariano.
And the A's sent 10 batters to the plate in the first inning.
Yes, they did. Hence the 6 runs. Ariano swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate for strike 2. Like I said, they didn't really hit the ball. A couple guys hit it really firm. A couple guys hit it in the right spot. And you get a walk and a couple of errors, and all of a sudden you got a big inning. Lewis is offering on the 0-2 pitch to Ariano outside, 1-2. Breaking ball bounces in front of the plate, evens the count at 2. Another nice night in Dodge City. A little muggy last night. Tonight, same type of temperature, but not near as muggy. Fastball to Ariano, fouled off. Stays at 2-2 here in the bottom of the second inning. Lewis working quickly. Gets a sign, throws another breaking ball in the dirt. Ariano does not offer. It brings the count to full. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed by Ariano. Borderline pitch, and he wasn't about to take it and let the umpire make the decision. He swings and misses for out number 1. First baseman Doyle Kane will now be at the plate. Kane hit a fielder's choice grounder where Eshelman, the shortstop, tried to throw Bollinger out at the plate, and the throw was late. So we got an RBI for that. First pitch from Lewis is in the dirt again to the backstop for ball 1. Breaking ball stays inside, 2-0. Like I mentioned, good crowd. Still plenty of seats available if you want to come out and catch some A's baseball if you're driving around. Admission is always free. Pitch from Lewis is high, and Kane takes for ball 3. Fastball down the middle on the 3-0 pitch for a strike, 3-1. So I mentioned Kane, a 289 hitter on the season, takes a breaking ball inside for ball 4. That's a pretty good pitch. That's about the third time pitchers have thrown that pitch on the inside part and not been called a strike. The batter is now Hunter Darrow. There we go. Okay, see, I'm going to get help if I can't do it. Darrow struck out in his first appearance tonight against Lewis. Pitch is a breaking ball. Ben Smith, the catcher, is getting a workout back there, blocking pitches in the dirt. Fastball high, 2-0. See if the A's can find a way to add on to their first inning outburst of 6 runs. Lewis, changeup inside, fouled off by DeRoe. Brings the count to 2-1. So I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the Pipeliners 3-24 so far on the season. Having a tough time of it. Pitch, breaking ball inside, hits DeRoe. Doyle Kane was running on the play, but he'll go ahead and get second regardless on the hit by pitch to DeRoe. That will bring up designated hitter Gabe Irwin, who hit a sac fly to center field in the first inning. Drove in a run. The way this has started out, this could be another early ending tonight, Justin. Ball hit towards center, but not hit well off the end of the bat. Holder back and catches. Doyle Kane will tag and move up to third. DeRoe will stay at first. And that's the second ball hit to center field by Irwin. So I mentioned Kane will move over to third, and that will bring up the third baseman, Alberto Lavano. First pitch swinging his last at bat, singled to right field by the second baseman, Sarto. Breaking ball over the outside corner for a strike. DeRoe took off first move and steals second base. It's almost like softball. The Pipeliners aren't even making an attempt to even make a throw. Ground ball by Lavano to second. Sarto gets it, makes the throw to first, and that will close out the inning. For the A's in the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no base hits, no Pipeliner errors. 2 runners left aboard, and after 2 complete here at Cavalier Field, it's Dodge City 6, McPherson 0. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
And fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field here in Dodge City. Top of the third inning between the A's and the Pipeliners from McPherson. Tristan Tatum back out to start his third inning of work in his first start of the season. I'm Phil Stevenson, filling in for Sean Boston, who's on vacation. As always, Justin Hergert is here providing expert commentary tonight. And leading off the top of the third inning for McPherson is the designated hitter, Bodie Waller. He grounds one to Doyle Kane at first. Tatum's over there to cover the bag. And it's 1 pitch, 1 out on the 3-1 putout by the A's. Brings up the left fielder, John Jenkins, who drew a walk in his first at bat in the first inning. Tatum recorded the first 2 outs and then gave up a single, a walk, and a walk before getting out of the inning. The first 2 guys reached last inning, and then he got 3 straight outs. See if he can have a little bit of an easier inning here. First pitch to Jenkins is high for ball 1. As I mentioned, it's a good night to come out to the ballpark. Not a lot of wind, not too hot. Pitch from Tatum taken for a strike, evens the count at 1. Admission is always free. They've got plenty of cold beverages, both soda, water, adult, hamburgers, hot dogs, you name it. Good place to spend a Saturday evening. breaking ball from Tatum just off the plate. Taken for ball. 2-1 is the count. To John Jenkins, the left fielder. Tatum comes set, throws a breaking ball, taken again by Jenkins, this time for a strike. Evens the count at 2. This is game 2, a 3-game series between the A's and the Pipeliners. Fastball in the outside corner. Jenkins, he's just watching and strikes out for the second out of the inning. He did not even get his bat off his shoulder that time. Took a ball, took a strike, took a ball, took a strike. Maybe he thought that was going to be a ball too, I guess.
But if you look around, you can definitely tell that the Pipeliners are disinterested.
Yeah, they're not moving real quick. Kylan Holder, the center fielder at the plate, he walked his last time up. Takes a strike, and that time fastball hits him in the left arm, and he will reach base for the second time this evening. First time walk, this time as a hit on a hit by pitch. Brings up the first baseman, Kyle Schrodel. He struck out looking with the bases loaded in the first inning. So I mentioned earlier, first pitch from Tatum is high. Schrodel, only 18 at-bats coming into tonight, 2 for 18. It's a 111 hitter. With that strikeout, that's 2 for 19, so that's going to drop a little bit more. Tatum sets, delivers a breaking ball, and Schrodel crushes it towards left, and that ball will leave the ballpark. Hanging breaking ball from Tatum, and that time Schrodel got the bat off his shoulder, and he didn't miss that one. And for the first time in this series, the Pipeliners are on the board.
That hit and those 2 runs break 10 innings of scoreless play for the Pipeliners.
Well, and for the A's pitching staff as well. So, sometimes you get 2 outs and you give up a free base. They come back to haunt you, and Tatum was able to get out of it in the first, but he couldn't get out of it this time. So it's now 6-2 A's here in the top of the third. The catcher, Ben Smith, at the plate. He walked his last time up. He fouls the first pitch off for strike 1. Fastball called strike 2. That ball caught the edge of the plate. I think Tatum's a little bit upset with himself right now. And he throws that one high and in. Lucky he didn't hit Smith with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pipeliners on the board for the first time in the series thanks to a Kyle Schrodel 2-run home run. Breaking ball swung on and missed by the catcher Ben Smith for out number 3. But for the Pipeliners, they scored 2 runs on 1 base hit. There were no A's errors, no runners left, and after 2.5 from here at Cavalier Field, it's Dodge City 6, McPherson 2. You're listening to A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Starter for McPherson, Thad Lewis, will be on for his third inning of work, and he will face the bottom third of the Dodge City order tonight. McKenna Lasso, Brett Graber, and Mikey Kane. All three reached in their first plate appearances in the first inning, and Lasso and Graber came around to score. Lasso walked in his first appearance against Lewis. Lewis works quickly on the mound. There's a breaking ball hit hard but foul of third base for strike one.
Looking around the league right now, Phil, the Heat and the Moose are actually now it's the Moose leading the Heat 2-1 in the top of the third. The Rangers leading the Curve 6-1 in the third. And the BJ's leading the Mud Daubers 1-0.
Okay. There's the KCBL update, courtesy of Justin Hergert over here. Lasso fouled off the second offering from Lewis for strike two. The Heat and the Moose.
Uh-huh.
The
Wellington Heat and the Midwest Moose.
All right. I'm not going to go anywhere with that. So the I'm still baffled by being. How could you play for a team called the Moose? I'm sorry.
And their uniforms, at least what they had on the other day when we were there, had a giant cow right on the front.
Well, they should have taken Holstein colors. That's what they
kind
should have
of
done. Another pitch in the dirt from Lewis evens the count at 2-2. I don't know. It just cracks me up. The Moose. They've got to be sponsored by a dairy, don't they?
I don't know.
Lewis deals and delivers another ball in the dirt to bring the count to 3-2. Lasso fouled off the first two, and then three straight balls for Thad Lewis in the dirt. Fills the count up. Here's the 3-2 offering. Fastball up and in for ball four, and that's the second walk of the night for McKenna Lasso. That will bring up center fielder Brett Graber, who hit the first pitch his last at bat, so I didn't get a chance to give you much on him. And he's on here twice. I don't know why, but on the season hitting .240, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. First pitch from Lewis is a breaking ball down the middle for strike one. He had a line drive single to center, picked up an RBI on that. Fastball, called ball one. Boy, that was a pretty good pitch, Justin, right there. I'm not sure where that one was, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just sitting too close behind the home plate to figure it out. Breaking ball, up high, 2-1. Lewis works quickly. He does not fiddle around. He gets the ball, gets the sign, and he's ready to go. Checks Lasso. He takes off. Graber has the pitch go over his head. I don't know how Ben Smith caught that, but he did. But Lasso steals second on the play, and Graber's count is now 3-1. It's a chance where you want to look for a ball away from you and try to hit the ball to the right side, get that runner to third. Stretch and the pitch from Lewis. Fastball. That pitch is a strike. I'm sorry. That ball is catching not the corner, not the batter's box, not in between. That ball's on the plate, completely over the plate. And that's the second walk issued in the inning by Lewis. And that's the home announcer telling you that the visiting pitcher threw a strike right there.
It is what it is. What can you say?
Mikey Kane to the plate, the shortstop tonight. First pitch from Lewis, breaking ball. Low for ball one. Kane had a 2 RBI single to center in his first plate appearance in the first inning. First and second for the A's. Breaking ball again, this time called a strike. I didn't see a lot of difference between that one and the previous two pitches, but hey, I'm just a radio guy. Lewis gets the sign, pitches, fastball, low and away. 2-1 to Kane. Mikey and Doyle Kane, brothers.
Correct.
And two guys that look significantly different, as Doyle Kane is a little bit bigger guy than Mikey. Pitch low for ball 4, and the A's have loaded the bases on 3 straight walks. From Thad Lewis. Back to the top of the order, we'll bring up right fielder Jack Bollinger.
There is some action in the McPherson bullpen.
Well,
not near ready, but there is action down there.
Well, the guy sauntered down there, and I do mean sauntered. So, anyway, Lewis out of the windup, pitches. Breaking ball down and in, but swung on and missed by Bollinger. He was looking to try to get his second home run in 2 nights and second of the season, but he didn't get the fastball he was looking for right there.
He was definitely trying to lift that one.
Yes, he was. Lewis winds and pitches. Breaking ball outside, evens the count at 1. 6-2 A's here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This game is not moving at a great pace. Changeup hit towards center. Holder catches the ball, hits the cutoff man, throwing to third, but Alasso will score and Graber will tag and move up 90 feet to third base. And the A's add another run after the 3 straight walks. Bollinger with his first RBI of the night. And now the A's have runners at first and third. Carlos Ariano, the second baseman, has singled and struck out so far tonight. Breaking ball hit towards third, foul, almost got Graber, who was standing in foul ground. 2 of the A's players are off and running for it. Looked like Ramos and Aid. Ramos will win that battle tonight on that first time out. Kane takes off from second, and once again, no throw by the Pipeliners, and he will steal second very easily. Breaking ball in the dirt evens the count at 1 to Ariano. Infield in for the Pipeliners, and that time Ben Smith just saved another run. Fastball was low and away, and he just backhanded that ball. Lewis comes set, pitches. Another ball in the dirt. This time Smith can't get it. Runners will move up 90 feet again on the wild pitch. And the A's get the 2 runs back in the bottom of the 3rd that were scored in the top of the 3rd by the Pipeliners. 3-1 to count to Carlos. Pipeliners still have the infield in. They trail 8-2 to the A's, bottom of the 3rd. Another fastball that this time hit part of the backstop. It bounced right back to Ben Smith, so Mikey Kane could not try to score on that. And it's the 4th walk of the inning by Thad Lewis. Doyle Kane will come to the plate. Kane has reached on a fielder's choice and walked. First baseman goes to take a visit to Thad Lewis on the mound. There is action in the Pipeliner bullpen, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of urgency there, Justin.
No, there doesn't. And how many times, you see in a game they send out the first baseman or the catcher. How often, in a situation like this, how often is it that they're drawing time trying to get their pitcher warmed up?
Well, they are. That's exactly what they're doing. Oh, they're going to get Mikey Kane at the plate. The ball was in the dirt, and Ariano hesitated on going on the dirt. When he went, he got caught in a rundown, and a good job by the second baseman, Sarto, who was trying to run Ariano down, and he caught Mikey Kane trying to score from third. So that's a 2-4-2, caught stealing for the second out. And there's a ball hit by Doyle Kane between the third baseman and the shortstop for a base hit. That's too bad because that would have driven in a run, but Ariano will move up to second. Kane picks up his first hit of the night. Hunter Durow comes to the plate. He struck out and been hit by a pitch and stolen a base. 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the A's. 8-2. A's lead here in the bottom of the third inning. Lewis throws a breaking ball that's fouled into the A's dugout by Durow for strike one. Thad Lewis having a tough inning. Walked 4 people, thrown a wild pitch. There, the pitch is high and away for ball one, evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitch up and in to Durow. Lewis has just not been able to find it, except a little bit in the second inning. But since then, the A's have had his number, and he can't throw strikes either. The pitch, high and in, 3-1. Four walks thus far in the inning, just 1 hit for the A's. 2 runs to show for it. Pitch, fastball swung on and missed. Brings the count to full. Runner should be moving. Durow was looking to try to launch one over the scoreboard. Pitch, high and in for ball 4. 5th walk of the inning by Thad Lewis.
And action has stopped in the McPherson bullpen.
Well, he's either ready or they're just going to ride this guy all the way out. I don't know. But Gabe Irwin steps to the plate. He's got a sac fly to center and a fly out to center tonight thus far. First pitch, changeup. Ball 1. Lewis has just struggled with command this entire inning. Change up again, grounded towards second, and it's going to be booted by Sarto, which will allow 2 runs to score, and Durow to move over to third. That's just a bad play by the second baseman, Sarto. He tried to scoop that to the side instead of taking another step and getting in front of it. That's E4, and 2 more runs score for the A's. Alberto Lovano to the plate. Breaking ball in the dirt, and Irwin took off first move, and he steals second base. 9th hitter to come to the plate for the A's here in the bottom of the third. They lead 10-2. Pitch, breaking ball, high for ball 2. How many pitches has Lewis thrown?
That was the 84th. 38 for strikes.
There's a changeup over the outside corner called strike 1. 85 pitches now in 2 2/3 innings. Oh, fastball in that Lovano tried to get out of the way of, but it hit his bat. So it'll even the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners on for the A's. 4 runs in the inning. A 10-2 lead for Dodge City. Breaking ball off the plate. Ball 3. A's sent 10 hitters to the plate in the first inning. Will they be able to do it again this inning? Lovano. Ball, and the pitch gets away from the catcher. And Duro scores standing up on the wild pitch. That's 5 runs home on just 1 hit this inning for the A's. And mercifully now, we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a break from here at Cavalier Field, come back, give you who the new pitcher is. The A's lead 11-2 in the bottom of the third. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come into Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field as the McPherson Pipeliners will have a pitching change. Coming on for the Pipeliners here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs and 2 runners on is Eric Toller. Toller is making his 9th appearance of the year. He's pitched 11 innings, given up 17 hits. He's walked 16, struck out 11. This is not what I would call your bullpen ace coming out right now.
No. And
With
we
the
can't quite close the book on Mr. Lewis.
No, thus far he's given up 11 runs. He hasn't gotten a lot of help from his defense. He should have been out of this inning.
He goes 2 2/3 innings, faced 24, and has 11 runs so far, struck out 2, and walked 8.
That's not an efficient outing, to say the least. Toller in the stretch position with runners at first and third. McKenna Alasso for his second at bat in the inning. He walked his first time up, both his times up thus far, stolen a base, and he takes a slow breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1.
And if anything, the Pipeliners need to be thanking their catcher because he is
saved
working
them a
hard
bunch.
back there.
Fastball line towards right center field, and that will be a base hit for Alasso. That will score 1 run, being Gabe Irwin, and Lovano will move over to third base. RBI single for McKenna Alasso. And Brett Graber's up for his second time in the 11th hitter to come to the plate here in the bottom of the third for the A's. They lead 12-2. Graber walked and singled 2 times thus far. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1.
And if you were guessing that 6 is a lucky number for the A's, well, it has been tonight.
Well,
because they scored 6 in the first and now 6 in the third.
Well, it's a good thing they have a 6 in the second because I would be a little bit concerned. Graber pops one towards right, and it's going to drop about a yard inside the line. And he will get an RBI double down the right field line. Brett Graber's second hit of the night, second RBI of the night. And that will score Lovano from third and move Alasso over to third. So the 6 is off the board, Justin. Sorry.
Well, we needed that.
Mikey Kane singled his first time up, 2 RBI single. Walked his last appearance in this inning. Takes ball 1. Breaking ball in the dirt. Ben Smith. These pitchers need to buy you some ice cream at the end of the night. Or something. I say ice cream. Maybe he needs a Dr. Pepper.
Maybe he needs an ice bath.
Pitch inside. 3-0.
If there's been a bright spot for the Pipeliners, it has been their catcher that has definitely saved.
I'll bet there's been 30 balls thrown in the dirt, at least. Fastball on the 3-0 pitch, called strike. Brings the count to 3-1 to Mikey Kane. Fastball again, inside and low for ball 4. Second walk of the night for Mikey. Bases are loaded now. Jack Bollinger coming to plate. Leadoff hitter for the A's for his 4th appearance in 3 innings.
That's what happens when you bat around the order.
Yeah, I guess. This is the 13th hitter of the inning for the A's. Pitch, breaking ball. I don't know how it didn't hit him. I think it bounced behind him, and the catcher blocked it for ball. I don't know how that didn't hit him. I thought for sure it was going to hit him.
He sidestepped real quick, I can tell you that much.
Well, there's another one that bounces 16 feet in front of the plate and bounces over the catcher's head for a wild pitch. Alasso scores, and that's the 8th run of the inning for the A's. Count is 2-0.
For those of you that are watching along and saw it, that ball bounced in the green in front of the home plate. Not in the brown where the dirt would be, but the green.
Well, I said 16 feet. I think that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Pitch, and Bollinger swings and fouls it towards the Pipeliner dugout on the first base side. 2-1. Pitch from Toller, high and away for ball 3. Toller comes to the set position and delivers. Ball 4 in the dirt. Another quality block by Ben Smith, but it loads the bases back up now for Carlos Arellano, the second baseman, who has singled the shortstop, struck out, and walked. His 4th appearance in 3 innings at the plate. I might have to get something to eat. Arellano takes strike 1 over the outside corner. At this rate of pace of play, we might be here till midnight.
Well, we are an hour and 8 minutes into this game, and we're in the bottom of the 3rd.
Ball down and in, evens the count at 1 apiece.
However, if we keep up this pace, we can be guaranteed that this will be a 10-run rule game.
Yep. Arellano swings on a breaking ball, fouls it off over into the cages on the right field side. 1-2. 2 outs, 8 runs home for the A's here in the bottom of the 3rd. Scored 6 in the first, have added 8 more here in the bottom of the 3rd, lead 14-2. Pitch, breaking ball, hits.
Plucked him.
Arellano, and that will bring home the 9th run of the inning. It's a tough way to get an RBI, but most hitters will take it. And Doyle Kane will make his 4th appearance, and now we've got a – no, we don't. I thought we were going to get a pinch runner. Nope, we're just getting some gear back for hitters.
Our first base coach was getting a little loaded down over there.
Kane has reached on a fielder's choice, walked and singled. He hits a ground ball up the middle. Sarto gets it, flips it to shortstop, who touches the bag to mercifully end this inning. So for the A's, 9 runs on, I got to count hits here somewhere. 1, 2, I think 3. How about just 2? 2 hits. 9 runs on 2 hits. Are you kidding me? 1 error on the inning for the Pipeliners and 3 runners left on base. After 3 complete, the A's lead the Pipeliners 15-2. You're listening to A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile. You can see a mile.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Welcome back to A's Baseball here at Cavalier Field. We start the top of the fourth. Tristan Tatum back on for his fourth inning of work. The A's lead the Pipeliners 15-2. Leading off for the Pipeliners is the right fielder Austin Brady. Singled to center his first appearance tonight. Takes strike one over the outside corner.
And for those of you listening along, no, that was not a mistake. It is 15-2.
It is 15-2. Brady lines one towards left, but right there to make the catch is the left fielder, Darrow. Did I get it right? Darrow. Darn it, I'm getting there. I promise I'm going to get there. Chad Herrera, the third baseman, will come up with one out. How's Tatum done so far tonight on pitch count?
He's currently at 52.
Okay, not too bad. First pitch is off the outside corner, called ball one. Fastball lined, and we have a change at first base. Gabe Ramos is in at first base. That's two lineouts here in the inning for the Pipeliners, and you got to get Ramos now in the game at first base defensively.
Well, and we also have a change at second base in number 11 of Brad Stone.
Okay, good to know. I bet there's others that we're not finding right here. First pitch from Tatum to Bailey Sarto is a breaking ball called strike one. Sarto 0 for 2 on the night. Pitch low and away for a ball. As you mentioned, Stone is now in the game at second base for Ariano. Do you see any other changes out there that I'm missing?
Not at this point, but I make no guarantees.
Okay. Next offering from Tatum is a ball, 2-1. Pitch up and in, 3-1. I'll have to try to see if any check any numbers coming in for the A's in the outfield. Pretty sure Graber's still in center.
Bollinger's still at right.
Bollinger's still in right, and in left, Darrow should still be out there. Darrow's still out there. Okay. Breaking ball is called a strike. 3-2 now on the batter, Sarto. Tatum comes set. He delivers. Breaking ball fouled straight back. We'll have the full count pitch again. There is activity now in the A's bullpen. I got to believe this will probably be the last inning that we'll see Tatum. This is his first start of the year. He pitches, and it's a ball high. So Sarto will draw the two-out walk, move down to first. Shortstop Aaron Eshelman will come to the plate. Eshelman has grounded out twice, 4-3 and 3U.
In the top of the fifth, the BJs have taken a 3-0 lead. on the
Okay.
Mud Daubers.
First pitch swinging is Eshelman, and he grounds to Ramos at first, who catches the ball, steps on the bag, and that will be the end of the top of the fourth for the Pipeliners. No runs, no hits, no errors. One runner left after 3.5. A's lead 15-2 here on 1030 KBUF.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now, from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday nights, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning between the A's and the Pipeliners. The A's leading the game 15-2. Eric Toller will come back out for his first full inning of work. He'll face left fielder Hunter Darrow. First pitch is in the dirt for ball one. The A's scored 6 in the first, 9 more in the third. I said 2 hits last inning. It was actually 3 hits. I'll correct myself there. Breaking ball high for ball 2.
And so far in 3 innings of play, both teams have stranded 6 apiece.
Pitch off the outside corner. The umpire needs to expand his strike zone. At 15-2, you got to expand the strike zone right now. You can't be calling this thing shoebox zone tight. Pitch is
Where did
called
that
ball.
miss?
I don't know. Catcher didn't even move his glove. That's a walk. We're going to have a pinch hitter now for Gabe Irwin. That will be coming to the plate will be Griffin Williams. Williams got in last night, I think, for an appearance. Struck out in his only appearance last night. On the season, Griffin is hitting 133 with 3 doubles and a home run and 3 RBIs. First pitch coming from Toller is a called strike over the inside corner, 0-1. Lights are on here at Cavalier Field, a little bit earlier than normal. Pitch, fastball, over the outside corner, strike 2. 2 pitches on the corner. Maybe the umpire heard me.
Maybe.
Maybe we need to give him something to listen to the broadcast. Maybe I could help him a little bit once in a while. Pitch is fouled off. 0-2 fastball right down the middle that Williams would like to have that one back. Fouled it straight back. How's our live stream doing tonight? Holding its own? Not frozen?
Not that I know of.
And the pitch in the other batter's box is called strike 3. So the umpire has heard me. And Williams goes down on strikes for out number 1. Albert Lovano will come to the plate for the A's here now with 1 out and 1 on in the bottom of the 4th. He's got a single, a ground out, and a walk so far tonight. He swings and fouls off the first pitch to the right side for strike number 1.
And the shadows are starting to creep in on Cavalier.
A little bit here and there. Pitch, breaking ball in the other batter's box, called strike 2. Okay. Well, if you're a hitter, go back and tell the other guys that he's widened the strike zone. which he should have done. That's fine. That's not a problem. Breaking ball caught on a line by Eshelman. It's short. He throws across to first to complete the double play. So for the A's in the bottom of the fourth inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after 4 complete. It's Dodge City 15, McPherson 2. You're listening to A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood. Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert. And the A's lead this game over McPherson 15-2. And we've got a boatload of changes for the A's here. We're going to get this straightened out with you here real quick.
Yummy, tell them what.
Well, I think you ought to, and
Okay.
I'm going to write them down as we go. How about that?
So here it is as it stands right now. Starting in the outfield, Duro at left, Graber in center, Bollinger at right. So that has not changed.
Okay.
Around the infield, Nate Aid at third, Mikey Kane is still at short, Brad Stone at second base, and Gabe Ramos at first. Now pitching is number 29, Joseph Ranford, and a new catcher behind the plate is number 7, Matt Mandeville.
Okay.
That is your defensive changes for your A's.
And I'm going to hope that they're all straight up.
They should be.
Let's hope. So, Ranford into the game for the A's. Big left-hander from Three Rivers Community College, 6'5", 215. From Perth, Australia. On the season, it's his 6th appearance. He's 0-1, 14 innings, 13 hits, 20 walks, and 15 strikeouts. Walks have been a problem. Leading off for the Pipeliners. Here in the top of the 5th will be the designated hitter, Bodie Waller. He takes a fastball for strike 1.
And so for Tristan Tatum, he goes 3 innings.
4 innings.
It didn't recount.
Ground ball to third. Aid is up with it. Throws across to Ramos. And we've got out number 1 recorded here in the top of the 5th. John Jenkins will now step to the plate, the left fielder for the Pipeliners.
Next up, number 29, John Jenkins.
Yeah, Tatum threw 4 innings.
Yeah, he goes 4.
Okay.
My stat book didn't update.
Well, what are we going to do with you?
Fire me. By all means.
2 pitches, 1 out for Ranford recorded. First pitch is a fastball over the head of everyone, but Mandeville's able to snag it. Ball 1 on the batter, Jenkins. Jenkins has walked and struck out looking his 2 plate appearances thus far. 2, 3, and 2. Pitch is a called strike over the outside corner.
So here it is for Tatum. He goes 4 innings, faces 20 batters, struck out 3 hits, 4 walks, and allows 2 runs.
Okay. Ranford delivers down low, 2-1. The line score thus far is 2, 3, and 3. Should be 3 errors on the board for the Pipeliners, and Dodge City with 15 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Ranford winds and delivers off the plate for ball 3. 3-1 to John Jenkins, the left fielder for the Pipeliners. Now, in this league, there's no 5-inning run rule, is there? It has to go 7?
I believe we have to go 7.
Okay.
Because I believe we're playing by NCAA rules.
All right, there's strike 2 over the outside corner. Well, and that's okay. But, sometimes these summer leagues have strange rules once in a while that they throw in, and you just never know.
I'm not aware of there being a 5-inning rule.
Well, let's hope not. So, gives you a chance to sell more concessions and a few more adult beverages on a night like this.
Right.
Winds and delivers. Fly ball towards center. Graber over to his left, and he will snag that ball out of the air for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Ranford here as he took over for Tatum in the top of the 5th inning. Center fielder Kylan Holder will come to the plate. Holder has walked and been hit by a pitch, so no official plate appearances yet in this game. Ranford gets the sign from Mandeville, winds and delivers high for ball 1. If you spend a few moments and talk to Joseph Ranford, you will know immediately he is from Australia. He has that good accent.
Indeed.
Ball, go ahead.
And the guys love to give him grief about that.
2-0 the count to Holder. Ranford winds, delivers. Ball on the outside corner called strike 1. 2-1 the count. Ranford's biggest problem is control, as he has not a big ERA. I mean, he has a little bit. There's a liner towards left, and Dayro comes on and makes the catch, diving right in front of him for out number 3. So for the Pipeliners in the top of the 5th, they will go 3 up and 3 down. And we've played 4.5 innings, and it's Dodge City 15, McPherson 2. You're listening to A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Well, it's kind of like that here tonight. Welcome to the jungle here at Cavalier Field, where the A's are mauling the McPherson Pipeliners tonight, 15-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Eric Toller will work his second complete inning, or attempt to work his second complete inning for the Pipeliners, and that will now bring to the plate here Matthew Mandeville, who caught last inning for the A's. He will now come on, get his first appearance at the plate tonight, and pops it up right on the mound. Herrera comes in and makes the grab for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out for the A's. Brett Graber come to the plate.
Next up, center fielder number 20.
He's 2 for 2 tonight. RBI single, a walk, RBI double. First pitch swung on by Graber. Usually you'd have a guy take a pitch after somebody makes the first out on first pitch, but not tonight. Graber flies out to center, so 2 pitches, 2 outs. And now Mikey Kane will make his way to the plate. He's got a single, 2 RBI single, and 2 walks and a stolen base tonight.
Maybe that's the A's way of trying to end this one a little more mercifully.
Well, I'm okay with that. We'll see if Kane takes this pitch, if it's a strike or not. First pitch over the outside corner for us, called strike. Toller winds and delivers for a ball. Evens the count at 1 apiece. As mentioned, the A's will be back in action again tomorrow night here at home to wind up this 3-game home series with the Pipeliners. Kane delivers the ball towards right, and it is over the right fielder. And Kane just keeps right on running. He ran through the stop sign, and the throw is in the dirt. The pitcher standing on the top of the mound watching. Kane will get a triple, and a throwing error by the shortstop will allow him to come home and score, and the A's will take a 16-2 lead. As Austin Brady just did not get back on that ball, and it got over his head. Kane triples and scores on the throwing error.
Who was the cutoff on that?
That was the shortstop. Back to the top of the order. Jack Bollinger swinging at the first pitch at the pitcher, and he dives into the plate. Shortstop tried to make a play, but we're going to give him a base hit on that. The pitcher just couldn't flag it down, but deflected it away. So Bollinger will get an infield base hit. And now Brad Stone will step to the plate. His first plate appearance tonight in relief of Carlos Arellano. Stone comes in from the left side. Toller winds and delivers high for ball 1. 16 runs, 9 hits for the A's, and a lot of walks, and a couple of hit batters. Toller delivers over the outside corner, called strike. Brad Stone on the year. If I can find him on here, I know he's on here because he was on here last night. He hits a missile up the middle, knocked down by the shortstop Eshelman, but couldn't make the play. That'll be another infield single for the A's. Stone on the year is hitting .348 with 3 doubles and a home run. And now Gabe Ramos will come up to the plate. It'll be his first plate appearance tonight. Gabe had a sacrifice fly last night, RBI. He takes the first pitch, a breaking ball, high for ball 1. Gabe is a player that my family and I are hosting this year. He takes a pitch, fastball away for ball 2. Good kid. Like having him around. Like to see him get some things rolling here, swinging the bat. Swing and a miss by Ramos. Counts 2-1. Toller comes to the set position, checks the runner. Delivers, fastball, back up the middle. He tried to grab it with his hand, but let it go through smartly. Eshelman picks it up, steps on second for the 3rd out of the inning. For Dodge City, they get a run on 3 base hits. 1 error by the Pipeliners, 2 runners left. After 5 complete, it's Dodge City 16, McPherson 2, here on KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Wearing the right work boots can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come in the Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Well, the sharp-dressed men of Dodge City have a lead tonight after 5 innings, 16-2 over the McPherson Pipeliners. And Joseph Ranford will be on for his second inning of work. He recorded a 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. He will face the first baseman Kyle Schrodel as he starts his second inning of work.
Well, Phil, looking around the league, it is the night of big runs as the Rangers lead the curve 14-1, that game in the bottom of the 5th.
Ouch.
And the Mud Daubers have now taken a 4-3 lead over the BJs in the top of the 6th.
All right. Good for us. Ranford's first offering is inside for ball 1. Schrodel has struck out looking and then has knocked in the only 2 runs of the series for the McPherson Pipeliners. Hit a 2-run home run his last at bat. This one skied toward left. And going back is Darrow, and that ball is out of here to the right of the scoreboard over the 348 sign. And the second home run of the night for Kyle Schrodel. We will have to say he's having the game of the life for him. Schrodel came in on the series just 2 for 18 with no extra base hits and no RBIs, and he's picked up 3 in this game with 2 home runs. Ben Smith, the catcher, comes to the dish. 16-3 now. First pitch from Ranford is a ball.
Well, and those kind of nights are what happen when you leave breaking balls or meatballs hanging right over the plate. You're going to get those kinds of things happen.
Well, you got to still, for Ranford, I think the big thing right now is coming in and working ahead, because he's had some struggles this year of throwing strikes. Pitch to Smith is in for strike 1. On the year, Ranford, as I mentioned, 14 innings, just 13 hits, which is good, but 20 walks in those 14 innings. So that's something that I'm sure he's trying to work on and correct. Fastball high, 2-1. Big 6'5" left-hander from Three Rivers Community College. Uh-oh. We've got a new first baseman in, too. Looks like.
Clayton Coates is playing first base.
Okay.
A catcher.
Right. And Ramos moved to right field. So there we go. We've got.
Oh, joy.
We've got 3-1 on the putout.
Next up, the right fielder, number 10, Austin.
And so that would mean that Coates is in for Bollinger here in the 6th inning and moves to first base. And Ramos will go to right field here in the 6th. The right fielder, Austin Brady, singled and lined out to left field his last appearance. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking around for other changes, but I don't see any. Or at least I can't tell if there's any. Ranford winds and delivers. Popped up towards second base. Brad Stone will drift into the grass and make the play for out number 2. Chad Herrera, the 9-hole hitter, will come to the plate for McPherson. He sacrificed bunted his first time up and then lined to first.
Now up, number 2, Chad Herrera.
2 outs, a run home for McPherson on the second home run of the night for Kyle Schrodel. 16-3 here in the top of the 6th. A's lead. First pitch, called strike over the outside corner. Sun has set now off in the west. Ranford hits a ball towards first. Coates gets it, and Herrera's going to beat Ranford over there. Coach should have just taken that himself. That's a catcher learning to play first. He had a shorter run than Ranford did, and he didn't take it. That'll be a hit for Herrera. Back to the top of the order, second baseman Bailey Sarto. 0 for 2 with a walk. Ranford, first time out of the stretch position, checks the runner, pitches. Fouled off by Sarto to the right side, 0-1. As I mentioned, A's will wrap up this 3-game series with the Pipeliners tomorrow night, 7 o'clock first pitch. Fastball inside to even the count at 1. I'll be filling in one more time for my good buddy Sean Boston. Ranford gets a pop-up. Mandeville's going over, and he makes the catch with 2 bobbles. What a play by Matthew Mandeville, sliding into the dugout fence right in front of the first base dugout. Bobbled it once, bobbled it twice, but got it the third time before it hit the ground, and that will retire the side for the Pipeliners. They get 1 run on 2 hits, no A's errors. 1 runner left after 5.5. It's Dodge City 16, McPherson 3. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert, getting the 7th inning stretch played a little bit early tonight. Harry Carey rendition here in the bottom of the 6th, because it doesn't look like we'll have a bottom of the 7th inning to do the stretch. Eric Toller on for his 3rd inning of work in relief tonight for the Pipeliners. He is facing Hunter Darrow. I'm getting there. I'm getting closer. Darrow tonight has struck out, been hit by a pitch, stole a base, walked, and walked. 2-0 is the count to him. Pitch is high for ball 3. A's tonight have 16 runs on 10 hits, no errors. 3, 5, and 4 for the Pipeliners. Toller's 3-0 pitch is in for strike one. Bounces one in there, and Smith picks another one, but it's ball four. That'll bring up now Griffin Williams. Struck out looking his first at bat tonight in relief of Gabe Irwin on a pitch that was in the other batter's box, I might add. But umpire needed to stretch the zone out a little bit in this type of a game, and he did so. First offering is high for ball one.
So far in this game, the Pipeliners pitching staff has combined for 3 strikeouts and now 12 walks.
That's not good. I'll just say that. Pitch, grounder to short. Throw is wide of second by Eshelman. He is having a tough night. He is just having a tough night. That is his 3rd error of the game. Kind of lost his footing, but fielded the ball, then threw it wide of second. Both runners will move up on the play on the throwing error. A's will have runners now at second and third with nobody out, and we're going to have maybe another pitching change as Toller looks to be leaving. Yep, we will. We're going to have another pitching change. We'll take a break from here at Cavalier Field, come back, give you all the details. It's the A's 16 and the Pipeliners 3 here on KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Pitching change for the McPherson Pipeliners as Jackson Leck will come on to take the place of Eric Toller. Leck on the year is his 4th appearance, 7 innings, 6 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. He will face the third baseman Nathan Ade, who's up for his first appearance at the plate tonight.
And he takes ball one wide of the plate.
And he smashes one towards right center, and that ball is down, is not going to be caught. Ade will stroll into second with a 2 RBI double in his first bat tonight. Stretches the lead now to 18-3.
Next up for the A's, number 7, Matthew Mandeville.
Matt Mandeville, after that great sliding catch, the top of the 6th from his catcher position, will come to bat. Takes ball low for first pitch ball. Next pitch is high and inside, 2-0. Mandeville, I believe, popped up his first at bat to the third baseman in this game. Pitch is hit high towards left field. Left fielder drifts in. He will make the catch for out number 1. And Brett Graber will come to bat. He has singled, walked, doubled, and flew out to center field in tonight's game. 2 for 3, 2 RBIs. Runner at second, 2 runs home here in the bottom of the 6th for the A's. First pitch from Leck is over the outside corner for strike 1. Leck checks the runner. Graber offers at it, fouls it straight back for strike 2. Leck is listed as an infielder outfielder, but he's pitched 3 times already. This is his 4th appearance, so obviously he's had to fill in here and there for the Pipeliners, who've had a tough summer season. Pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt.
Sometimes you do what you got to do to get through a season.
Well, I agree.
Been there, done that, seen it.
Been there and coached it. Ball inside. Evens the count at 2 apiece. 1 out. 18-3. A's lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Leak sets, pitches. Graber hits one high towards left center. Is that one going to have the distance? I believe it is. That ball is out of here. A 2-run home run for Brett Graber. It's his 3rd hit of the night and 3rd and 4th RBIs of the night.
And now that leaves Brett a triple short of the cycle.
You are correct, but I don't think he's going to get another chance, unfortunately, due to the run rule. And that puts up the A's 20-3.
Now up for the A's, number 1, Mikey Kane.
Mikey Kane will come to bat. He swings at the first pitch, fouls it straight back for a strike. This has just been a good night for the A's swinging the bat and a bad night on the mound and in the field for McPherson. So they have 5 errors, along with 12 walks and a couple of hit batters. Breaking ball in for strike 2. 0-2 to Kane. Another breaking ball wide of the plate. Give a lot of credit tonight to Ben Smith. He has worked his tail off behind the plate as the catcher for the Pipeliners. I'll bet he's had at least 30 balls in the dirt, if not more, to attempt to block. Had one pitch that hit the green in front of home plate. Not the brown, but the green. Kane skies one towards right. Right fielder under it, makes the play for out number 2. Now Clayton Coates will come up for his first appearance tonight.
Next up, number 19, Clayton Coates.
Coates on the year is a .269 hitter with 2 doubles and 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Leak in the wine, pitches. Coates fouls it off towards the first base side, and first baseman Schroeder will go over and make the play for the 3rd out. For the A's, in the bottom of the 6th inning, they score 4 runs on 2 hits. 1 error by McPherson. No runners left on base, and after 6 complete, Dodge City 20, McPherson 3. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive health care, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Well, we come back to Cavalier for the top of the 7th inning. The A's are destroying McPherson tonight 20-3. Missed an extra point in the last inning to keep the score there at 20-3. 6 in the first. I guess the extra point was missed in the third inning. As he got 9 in the third.
The extra point, they missed the field goal in the first inning.
Maybe that was it. So Joseph Ranford on for his third inning of work in relief of Tristan Tatum tonight. He will face Eshelman, Waller, and Jenkins, as McPherson will either try to mount a rally or just mercifully bring this one to a close. First pitch is a breaking ball called low for ball 1.
Well, McPherson has to score
8
to extend this game.
You're right. Pitch is swung on and missed by Eshelman. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Tomorrow night will be the third game and final game of this 3-game series between these two clubs. 7 o'clock start here at Cavalier. Ranford delivers. Eshelman fouls it off. 1-2. Any promotions I'm missing for tomorrow night?
I don't know.
Anybody? We got a promotion tomorrow night? Anybody know? Nobody knows. Breaking ball. Looked like I was going to have to catch that up here in the press box. It was behind Eshelman and high. Evens the count at 2 apiece.
Eshelman ducked down, and that went over his back.
We'll just call it my third game as a play-by-play announcer promotion for tomorrow night. How about that? We'll go with that. Ranford pitches low. He brings the count full to Eshelman at 3-2. I was a little rusty last night, I got to admit. Trying to get things rolling, got to learn the players a little bit more, find out some stuff. Felt a lot more comfortable tonight. Ranford delivers the 3-2 offering is low for ball 4, and Eshelman will be on base for the first time in the game tonight. Brings up Bodie Waller, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 3.
Next up, number 16, Bodie Waller.
Ranford in the stretch delivers low. Mandeville with a good stop. This is where Ranford has run into some problems this year is with control. He will come to set position. Check Eshelman at first. Delivers. Fouled straight back by Waller. Evens the count at 1. A's are looking for their 20th win on the season tonight if they can complete this game. Ranford gets the sign. Ground ball towards first. It'll be foul, fielded by Clayton Coates. Toss the ball back to Ranford. Had a pretty good crowd here at Cavalier tonight. Quite a few people, though, have ventured out of the ballpark since the A's have kind of controlled this one since the bottom of the first inning. Scoring 6 in the bottom of the first and then 9 in the bottom of the third. Ranford sets, delivers. Fastball low, blocked by Mandeville. Brings the count to 2-2.
And you could hear pitching coach Kyle Tenius down there saying, pitch for contact.
Well, instead of throwing that means throw a strike is what that means. There it is. Contact towards second. Stone gets it. Makes the throw to Coates for the out. Eshelman will move up 90 feet to second base. And 1 out here in the top of the 7th for the A's. Cleanup hitter John Jenkins will step in. He's walked, struck out looking, and flown out to center field tonight. Apologize for that.
We have now reached the 2-hour mark of this game.
Well, considering where we started, it's moved along pretty quickly here in the last 3 innings. Ranford deals high for ball 1. A's will have a home game Tuesday against
the Liberal
Liberal.
BJs.
Pitch is in there for a called strike, 1-1. Monday's game will be back at Wichita South High School against the Midwest Moose. Off Wednesday, at Great Bend on Thursday, off on Friday, then at Wellington on Saturday.
And then back home again Sunday.
Back home on Sunday.
And then home again, tentatively right now, home again Tuesday, Wednesday, and that will round out the regular season for the A's.
Breaking ball down and in from Ranford to the batter Jenkins. 2-1.
So the end is near for the regular season.
For the regular season, that is correct. I'm not sure how this league works, whether it's a
well,
tournament
so
or...
there is not a tournament. There is a championship, which the top teams on each side of the league will play.
I see.
And seeing as how we know that we're not going to catch the BJs.
So that'll be Liberal and probably the Kansas Cannons.
Correct.
Okay.
That as it stands right now.
Is that a best of 3?
Yes.
Okay. But then how do you qualify for the NBC tournament then?
So they are doing a Midwest regional.
Okay.
That they are inviting 8 teams, and the A's have officially been invited, to that.
Okay.
The winner of that tournament will play in the NBC. There is also the Summer Ball Showdown, which is hosted by the KCLB, and that the A's
KCBL, you mean? Or
KCLB.
LB, what is that?
That's our league.
I thought it was BL.
No, LB. Kansas Collegiate League Baseball.
Oh. Well, I've been saying it wrong. You didn't correct me.
Oh, well. So the Summer Ball Showdown, which will be hosted, and the A's have also been invited to play in that.
I see. Okay.
How things are going to play out, I don't know at this point.
3-2 pitch to Jenkins is high for ball 4. 2 on for McPherson here in the top of the 7th, courtesy of walks. It'll bring up center fielder Kylan Holder. Holder has walked, been hit by a pitch and scored, and lined out to left. So still plenty of baseball to be played here in July for the A's.
Correct. And early August.
Okay. First pitch from Ranford is high to Holder, 1-0.
And like we were talking about earlier, Sean was mentioning that it is time to start getting ready. We're going to have football kicking off here before too long. And now, we see the community college's cheerleaders are in the stands here tonight with us.
They are. You are correct.
That's a sure sign that fall is coming.
Pitch from Ranford's in for a strike to even the count at 1 apiece. He gets the stretch position, delivers. Swung on and missed by Holder. 1-2. Yeah, I think September 4th.
September 4th is the kickoff for Dodge City Community College. They face Iowa Western at home.
Uh-huh. You have to excuse me if I have a little indifference to that. Holder swings and lines one towards center. Graber goes back and makes the catch. I think they need to throw to second. That should be an out because I think Eshelman left early. And that is it. That'll be the ball game. Graber with a great running catch in center field. And then we'll get the double play on, I believe it's going to be 8-6, 5-6. Will be that deal with it, and that will wrap up tonight's game. The A's are victorious 20-3 over the McPherson Pipeliners. Pick up their 20th win of the season. We'll take a timeout from here, Cavalier Field, and come back and wrap things up with a postgame show. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come into Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. I'm Phil Stevenson filling in for Sean Boston this weekend. Alongside me is Justin Hergert, as tonight the A's take Game 2 of this three-game series with the McPherson Pipeliners. 20-3 is the final score. Another run rule game. We had an 8-inning run rule last night, and tonight it goes 6.5. And the A's are victorious 20-3. And Justin, boy.
What can you say?
Yeah, 6 in the first, 9 in the second. This game was pretty much over, or in the third, after 3 innings.
The A's were well in control on that point, and you knew that there was no getting out of it.
The only part that was the highlight for McPherson was the 2 home runs by Kyle Schrodel. His first 2 home runs of the season and 2 extra base hits of the season.
Yeah. And you have to tip your hat to that because he comes into the day struggling.
Yep.
Batting, what'd you say, 1-something?
111, yep.
And so, he comes into this day with not great batting statistics and hits 2 home runs. And then you have your catcher behind the plate who tip your hat to that man because he did a hell of a job back there.
Well, he took a beating. Let's just say that. That's the best way to describe it. There were a ton of pitches thrown in the dirt tonight. But, for the A's, big night for a couple of guys as Brett Graber gets 3 hits and 4 RBIs on the night. And you look kind of through this and go, okay, where's some other RBIs? And there's a few here and there. Mikey Kane had a 2 RBI single in the first, had a triple in the third. And Nathan Ade came in with his 1 at bat and drove in 2 runs with a 2 RBI double in the 6th inning, and just up and down the line. But the bottom line was walks and hit batters by the Pipeliner pitching tonight, as it was really poor. Be the best way you could describe it, as they just could not find the plate.
It was a rough night on the mound collectively for the Pipeliners pitching, as they struck out 3 and collectively walked 12 and allowed 12 hits.
Yeah, and made 5 errors to go with it. Aaron Eshelman had 3 errors by himself tonight for the Pipeliners. Pitching-wise for Dodge City, Tristan Tatum goes 4 innings and picks up the W tonight. His first start of the year after being a reliever throughout the first part of the season. And he was relieved, gave up the 1-2-run homer to Schrodel. And then Joseph Ranford comes on and picks up a save. 3 innings of work. He gave up a solo home run to Ranford. That was the only run given up. And that ends up being your final score tonight as Dodge City just runs all over the McPherson Pipeliners 20-3. 20 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the A's. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 5 errors for the Pipeliners is your line score tonight. So, Justin, we'll be back here again tomorrow evening. 7 o'clock first pitch, 6:45 airtime for here on KBUF. I'm Phil Stevenson alongside with Justin Hergert. And we appreciate you tuning in not only to the radio broadcast but also the live stream, tuning in and staying with us. I'll be back tomorrow night, like I said, with Justin, and we'll bring you Game 3 of this 3-game series between the A's and the Pipeliners. Once again, your final, Dodge City 20 and McPherson 3. I want to thank Justine back at the station. Appreciate all her hard work. We'll ship it off to her. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF. Good night.
Dodge City A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF has been brought to you by Dr. Kelly Hendricks, Curbs Law Office.